Hello everyone, it's me, King Wire Murray, and today is a special day. Today's reason for being special isn't extremely important or fabulous, but it is an interesting reason nonetheless. Today I will be making the second video of its kind on my channel, that being a family tree video. And no, it isn't on Crazy Dave or Dr. Zomboss. It's on a character that you never get to play as, but a character you see in nearly every PvZ game. The character that I'm referring to is Disco Zombie. Now, you may be questioning my sanity here, but let me explain. Yes, Disco Zombie does have known parents and ancestors. He also has known children, and yes, it is important enough to discuss. But before I jump the gun, let me talk briefly about Disco Zombie himself. Disco Zombie first appeared in PvZ back in 2009. Since then, he's been a main character in PvZ 2, Garden Warfare 2, Battle for Neighborville, and PvZ 3, even getting his own figurines, stickers, and plushies throughout the years. With this information, we can begin to paint a picture of Disco Zombie's life. Since we know that PvZ took place in 2009, we're able to find his approximate birth date. If the Disco Zombie was around 30 in 2009, that would make his birth date somewhere around 1970 to 1979. Now that we know the Disco Zombie's approximate birth date, we can begin to learn about his family. Disco Zombie's dad is Reginald Carefree Winthrop Worthington XII. Reginald makes his only appearance in the PvZ comic Timepocalypse, when Nate Timely and Crazy Dave beat him in the Big Gang Disco Dance Contest of 1979. If Reginald was around his 20s during 1979, that'd make his birth date in 1950. We know this isn't Disco Zombie because it would make him 59 in 2009 and nearly 70 during BFN. With learning his dad's full name, Disco Zombie is one of the few main characters in PvZ with a known last name. Moreover, his dad was the 12th, meaning that Reginald Carefree Winthrop Worthington I was born about 1620. Making him Disco Zombie's 10th great-grandfather. 10th great-grandfather. If you were paying attention to the beginning of the video, you might have noticed I said Disco Zombie as a child. Now, this may seem far-fetched, but trust me when I say it, Old Cool is Disco Zombie's son. Let me show you how I came to this conclusion. Firstly, Disco Zombie exists as a garden ops boss, separate from Old Cool in Battle for Neighborville. Secondly, Old Cool has a way bigger afro than Disco Zombie, and lastly, Old Cool is younger looking than Disco Zombie. Old Cool looks to be in his 20s during BFN, Disco Zombie looks to be at least his late 30s to mid 40s. But Old Cool Worthington isn't the last in the family. No, he's far from it. The last Worthington in the family tree is Disco Jetpack Zombie. Disco Jetpack Zombie is living 304 years in the future during the far future era of 2323. This would make him the 9th great-grandson of Disco Zombie and the 21st great-grandson of Reginald Carefree Winthrop Worthington I. It was extremely fun researching Disco Zombie and his family. There's another family tree in the PvZ universe that needs some revisiting, but that video will have to be saved for later. But be aware, this isn't my last video about Disco Zombie. He has way more lore than anybody could have imagined. But I don't want to spoil anything. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!